I love it when media talks about Jesus. You know, and I hope they do a good job with it. We trust that they do. When movies and entertainment talks about Jesus. And, you know, through the years, Rich Engler has brought a lot of music about Jesus to Pittsburgh. And he's here to talk about what's going on here and now. Brother, you know, thank you for coming.
Yeah. Well, thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure. And what a facility. Wow.
I know, first time here. We always ask for first-time guests. Where you from? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Sewickley, Pennsylvania. Living there with my wife now. Our 2 kids are grown, and I have 4 grandkids. Great family. 44 years of marriage.
Wow.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and very proud of that. That's my legacy.
It is indeed.
Grew up in Creighton, Pennsylvania, which is up the Allegheny River, little town across from New Kensington, and.
So you're a burger then?
A burger? What's that?
That's what
Basically a native, yes.
Pittsburgh. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Pittsburgh
okay.
native, but never went into the city until I was almost drafted, and I had a kidney infection, and I was exempt from fighting, and so I went off to college, and I started in the music business.
Well, that's what I'm fascinated by. How did you start in the music business? What was your very first thing?
Well, my first introduction to the music business was my band. I had a band in high school.
Did you?
And I played trumpet, and somebody was starting up a band, and they said, "That's the corniest instrument in the world." I said, "Well, I also played drums." It was a little bit like Pinocchio. My nose was growing a little bit. But I did have some drumsticks, and so I had a beat, so I was able to get some drums, put a mishmash of drums together, and we played, and I made $50, and I came home, and my parents said, they paid you $50? And you're not even hurt from things they threw at you? And I go, no, this was great. Look at this. They go, wow. So we were all in amazement. So I bought they lent me some money. I bought a real set of drums, and we started playing. And I was the negotiator. I would call these places, churches, clubs, YMCAs, anybody that would buy our band. And I got a knack of the business and knew how to make a deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I became that's my real forte, is I'm a deal maker.
Well, you also, looking at your history, not only were you in Jesus music, but you did all kinds of music
Everything
too.
from the Rolling Stones, all the big shows at Three River Stadium. We did. DiCesare-Engler was the company back then. Well, my first company was Go Attractions, which I brought many acts in, and we partnered in '73. Bought the Stanley Theater, which was the Benedum Center, in '75, and it did mega concerts, 250 shows a year.
Goodness.
And everybody from Elton John, Billy Joel, to stadiums, and all the ones at the Mellon Arena, and of course the Syria Mosque, and on and on and on. And what better way to get the word out from God is through music.
That's right.
I think so too.
I mean, there are many ways, but this is probably the easiest way to absorb people in to hear the word of God.
Well, who are some of the acts that you brought in from a Christian perspective in the
Well,
Pittsburgh?
going all the way back, the Hawkins family, and some of the Russ Taff and Mylon Lefevre and Sandy Patty, and then moving up to Amy Grant and Stephen Curtis Chapman, and of course Michael W. Smith, who we're going to talk about more today, and Chris Tomlin, Third Day, Newsboys, on and on and on.
There is something about music. It just touches the very essence of our being, you know, and it's the type of music that feeds our spirit and our soul, that either brings us closer to God or away from God. So
You're exactly right. There's a lot of music out there. A lot of it's not so good, but so much of it is, and that's what I was all about.
Well, let's talk about the concert with Michael W. What is it? How did you put it together? What's your goals for it?
Well, I heard that he was going to do a Christmas tour,
right.
and then I also heard that Jordan Smith, the winner of The Voice, was going to be the special guest star, and they said with that is a 56 piece Christmas orchestra,
Oh, my
symphony
goodness.
orchestra. So it's like, and I said, wow, I have to do this. This got to be one of the best Christmas shows ever. I mean, there's been Christmas shows with backup bands, and B.E. Taylor just passed away.
Right.
And his, I remember kickstarting his career back at Orchard Hill Church, and doing his shows, and then it blossomed into something special. And that
is
night,
the
I'm
concert?
going to even mention that I want to dedicate the show to B.E.
B.E.'s a
That's
big part of Cornerstone. He started was in light music years and years ago with here on our network. When's the concert?
Well, the concert is coming up at the Benedum Center
We got up on the screen.
on
Okay.
December 14th. Yeah,
7:30 on December 14th. Now, that is coming right up. I mean, because what's today? Tomorrow's
we're
the
still in
1st.
November though,
Yeah.
which is
Tomorrow's the
good.
1st,
Yeah.
right? Right. Well, how do people get tickets to go? Oh,
Well, at the box office, at the Theater Square box office down by Hines, between Hines and Benedum, the Theater Square box office, or they could call in 412-456-6666, or go to trustarts.org and buy them online. And I'm offering a special 15% discount today to all of your
Cornerstone
They
family.
go to our Facebook page.
Yep.
If you
Okay.
go to the Cornerstone Facebook page, you can get the 15% off on your concert. And
15%?
I watched The Voice when Jordan, what was his last
Jordan
name?
Smith.
Because he was
Two
from Lee
Smiths.
University in where our kids went to
what
school.
university?
Lee.
University,
Lee.
and our daughters went there to college. So we were big fans, rooting for him. So,
So you don't want to miss this. It's a one-time
Yeah.
show, right?
It's one time, one night only. Starts at 7:30. Probably be over by before 10 o'clock. So everybody can be home in bed.
Terry's a big Christmas
I
music.
love
In
Christmas.
fact, were we married at that point, or were we dating?
When?
I took Terry to Michael W. and
we were married. We lived in Charlotte
and,
at the time.
and Amy Grant. They did a thing together. They did a Christmas show together, and it was a wonderful night. I want to encourage you, if you got plans, don't have plans for December the 14th, come and join us. Terry and I'll come. Will you go?
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa!
please.
I'll bring friends.
But go to our
and family.
website,
Woohoo.
ctvn.org, and that'll give you all the links before you can get all the stuff. But go to our Facebook site, and you can get a 15% off on the ticket. That's awesome.
Absolutely. I also want to say that Michael will be doing his hits as well.
Oh yeah.
So he's going to mix in
got a lot of
Friends,
hits.
Friends Forever.
He's got a lot of hits. Are you going to keep doing concerts, Christian concerts?
Absolutely. I've always, it's one of my missions in life, to spread the word, and that's no other better way of doing it.
Keep us in the loop up here so we can tell people about it.
Well, I will do that, and I want to thank you so much for having
You
me
have to
here.
come back again and keep us posted on Christian happenings in the music world. That
Well,
would
let's
be
talk
great.
about the old days of Christian music. I'm an old CCM guy.
Yeah,
You know, I
he
love talking Andre Crouch and Keith Green
Milo
and
Lefevre,
Patty,
yeah.
Sandy Patty. Oh, boy, boy, boy.
I'm glad you brought up Andre. Yeah, I did all those shows as well.
All those guys have places in my heart that the Lord has put me together with, and it's been real instrumental in me. And I know you too. Now, if you've been a Christian for a while, if you came out of the Jesus People movement, that period of time in the 70s, you know what I'm talking about. Music is a big part, and music still is. So come to the concert for Christmas, a Jesus concert for his birth on December the 14th. And go to the website, go to Facebook and get that 15% discount. That's fantastic. When we come back, we're going to be praying.